we are out here for Movie Monday. Well, not movie night, not Movie Monday. We're watching 3 movies today. The first one is Running Man. So it's a Stephen King. Well, it's based on a book written by Stephen King. The last one that came out was The Long Walk, a recent movie. There's been a lot of movies, a lot of adaptations based on Stephen King. I know there was a previous Running Man movie that released with Arnold a long time ago. Never watched it. This one is directed by Edgar Wright, so that's a good director. It stars Glenn Powell, Michael Cera, and Josh Brolin, amongst other good cast members. Also the guy from the police captain from Dexter, he's in this. Forgot his name. I'm looking forward to it. I'm very excited for this. Ever since I saw the trailer a few months ago, I'm just like, I'm very excited for this film. It's got a great cast. Love Glenn Powell, love Edgar Wright, and Stephen King-based movies, they tend to be really good, so I'm very excited for this one. I'm most excited for this out of the 3. Then we got Nuremberg, starring Rami Malek, Russell Crowe, who else? Michael Shannon is in it as well, and there's other good cast members. This is about the Nuremberg trial, so this is more like based on a true story, and it's based on the trial of many Nazis, including Hitler's second in command. And Rami Malek plays a guy who is assessing Russell Crowe's character, who is playing Hitler's second in command. So that should be interesting. Then after that, we've got Now You See Me 3. I watched 1 and 2 this week, like recently. I recorded 2 reactions for Movie Monday on my second channel, Davidoff Films. Not uploaded them yet, but I've now watched them both recently. So with those fresh on my mind still, I'm going to watch the 3rd one. But first, I'm watching this in IMAX. I thought to myself, I'm so excited, I want to see it in IMAX. So that's what we're doing. Speaking of IMAX, last Sunday, I watched Predator Badlands in IMAX. And guess what? I forgot my jacket, my coat. I left it in the cinema because I always take it off when I'm sitting watching the film. So hopefully they have it. So that's another thing. I'm going into the exact same screen I lost it in. It won't be in there, but hopefully it's in the lost and found. But yeah, let's go in. And the movie time was like 10 minutes ago. But there will be adverts, so we'll be good. Whoa, that's new. That's very new. I almost dropped my phone there. I will get my coat after this film because I don't want to be missing any trailers. I like watching trailers, especially in IMAX.
My people cried for help.
So, The Running Man in IMAX. Probably not worth it in IMAX. The movie was good. I enjoyed the movie. I had a good time. I just don't think the IMAX was enough. I don't think it was worth paying the uplift, is what I'm saying. I think if you buy a ticket, just buy a regular ticket. Even as a member, I feel like, even though it's only a £5 uplift for me because I got membership, I feel like I should have just watched it for free in a normal screening. So the IMAX wasn't worth it, but apart from that, the movie was fun. I enjoyed the movie. It was a fun time. Had a message behind it as well. Just like The Long Walk, it is based on the game. So The Long Walk is keep walking. The last one alive wins. This one is that one is based on like a post-war, war-torn America. This one is based on like a more dystopian America. The police has been privatized. Corporations control everything. Most people are poor. I say half the people live a good life, half the people don't. And it's a big contrast. And Ben Richards, the main character, Ben Powell, he's struggling to survive. He gets blacklisted from getting a job because he tries to do the right thing, tries to report something dangerous to a union. Then he loses his right to have a job. He's got a wife and kid to look after. And she's working a dangerous job just to keep them afloat. Their kid is sick and he can't pay for medicine, so there's a lot of things going on, and his only alternative is to try and get into one of the games that corporations run, and he ends up qualifying for the biggest one, the Running Man, which is essentially you survive for 30 days, you've got to run from the hunters and the authorities. If you survive 30 days, you win $1 billion. And for him, it's about, saving his family, not only saving his child, but also getting him out of poverty and stuff. But there's obviously, when there's a game with a cash prize like that, no one wants you to win, not even the people in charge of the game. So they do whatever it takes, whatever corrupt thing it takes, even cheating, to try and kill him. but he keeps surviving. So that's all I can say about, spoiling it. But it was very interesting and very crazy as well. The finale was better than I was just like, how far is this going to go? Like, where's this going to go? How's it going to end? What will they do to finish this off? And I feel like they stuck the landing. I feel like the ending they went with was pretty good. I feel like that was an interesting way to end it. It's not how I expected it to end, and it's certainly better than what I thought they might do with it. So obviously it's based on Stephen King anyway, but I've never read any Stephen King. So like, I'm watching these movies just with nothing, with like no knowledge of these. I just know who writes them and who directs them and who acts in them. But I have a good time, and this is a good time. I would give this movie an 8 out of 10. I think it's solid. Next up is Nuremberg. This one's 2.5 hours long. I need to prepare, go to the toilet again. Yeah, hopefully it's good. This one will be a bit more educational because it's based on actual events. Hopefully it's good. Oh yeah, I lost the jacket, didn't I? I need to go get a jacket. I asked her about my jacket, and she said she's gonna go and I gave a description. I said it's got like a code over here, zip pocket, navy blue. Still nothing. I waited 15 minutes, but the movie's about to start, so I'm gonna go in and ask after. In the first movie, there were like 20 people there. It was really weird. Like, everyone was on the right. Like, on the right, there was 3 people in the middle, where the best part of the screen is, and I was on the left on my own. In this one, there was already 25 seats booked 10 minutes before the movie started. Movie time, advert time.
I'm from West Virginia.
Before I start my review, they couldn't find my jacket, so they went looking for it earlier. It just took a while to look for it. They said they found one jacket. It was grey. I'm just like, no, it's not. It's navy blue. I didn't even ask to look at it because I'm just like, it's my coat isn't grey, and I'm pretty sure they're not colorblind. So they have a jacket, but it's not mine. I've not seen it, but I trust them. Got my Puffing Billy hat here. Just thought I'd randomly put that up. I bought that jacket like down there somewhere, like years ago, and I've had it for at least 10 years, and it still fits me, and it's a really nice jacket. And now I've lost it. Brilliant. All because I literally just, after the movie after Predator last Sunday, I enjoyed it a lot, had a good time, I was excited about reviewing it. I left my jacket by my seat, and now my jacket is gone. So maybe someone's nicked it, I don't know. It is what it is. My guess is another customer just came in and just nicked it. That's what I'm guessing, because I obviously sit on the side, and they could have just missed it, and I guess someone in the next screening would have just taken it. So that's my guess. So it is what it is. My good jacket that I've had a lot of years. I took it with me on holiday a few times, even to Australia in 2022 on my first ever visit. My profile picture with the cheetah, I'm wearing the jacket in there. That jacket has got a lot of memories with it, and now it's gone forever. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Anyway, so Nuremberg was a well-made film, obviously very serious. There's actual dead bodies in this. They show footage of actual dead bodies from the Holocaust, from the concentration camps. Like, that's all in here. They even give a warning about it at the start. You know, the start when they say warning contains, it gives you age rating, then it says it contains violence, etc., etc. In that text, it also says contains actual dead bodies, like footage of actual dead bodies. I'm just like, okay. So it's about the trials and about the psychiatrist who's charged with, who's in charge of keeping these prisoners healthy until their trial, basically stopping them from taking their own lives like their Führer did, but also getting in their heads, trying to find info on them by trying to, be friendly with them, befriend them, trying to get info, basically trying to be their friend, essentially. So he's in charge of doing many things. And then you see all this storyline happening with different characters, different soldiers, different the prosecutors. So the prosecutors are like from a board from America, Britain, the French, and the Soviets, like all four on one tribunal. And it shows a key part of the trial. It mainly shows like the second in command, like it shows his trial mainly. But you see the trial, you see the tension of it, you see some very emotional, dramatic scenes. But yeah, like the build up to the movie is basically just, most of the movie is just psychiatrists and him trying to get into their heads and, you know, trying to figure them out, while also trying to like be friends with them, like temporarily, I guess, you know, until the trial, and looking after them. And then the trials themselves, and also you see some of the executions too. And obviously the dead bodies, like that's part of the trial. They're showing a video during the trial, so there's all of that shown in there. And like I know plenty about, you know, that time of history, but I don't know too much about the Nuremberg trials. Like I know about them, I know of them, I know, like, you know, some of the things that happened, but for the most part, a lot of things in there I don't know about. And they even mentioned about things that happened to the doctor and to the prosecutor after what happened, after the events of this film. And obviously there was a particular soldier as well, who was friends with the psychiatrist, friends with the doctor. He was a very compelling character, and obviously an actual person too. No, I'm just saying like it's a character. Obviously this film is just actors acting it out, but this is a real thing, you know, it really happened. And it's good that, you know, they've made this movie to you know, bring that more to light, even though, you know, you can just read and find out about it anyway. But I think film is still good for that, you know, to it's a good way of showing it to more people, you know. So that's good. So yeah, I'll give this movie an 8 out of 10. It was good. It was very solid, and just a general well-made movie about a really dark side of history. So yeah, 8 out of 10. And now I'm looking forward to Now You See Me. By the way, Nuremberg, they were like, I said 25 people. When I booked it was 25 people. When I went in there, it was a bit more than that. Then it filled up a bit more, and there was at least 40 plus. And then, while I was still in the screening for Nuremberg, when the credits started rolling, I decided, you know what, let me book my ticket. I went to book my seat, and I saw at least 50 seats filled up. I'm just like, yes. And this is like 15 minutes before the film official start time, obviously advert start time. So I'm very excited. Gonna watch this film with a crowd. It's good to see movies bring people into the cinema. Not as much Running Man, but the other two, yes. So that's great. I love an audience. I love an atmosphere in a cinema. It's part of the big screen experience, so I'm excited for that. And also, I just saw the first two films in this franchise like this week, so it's fresh in my mind. So I'm very excited for this, and hopefully it's good. I might need to get some food as well, but I've noticed for the first time in a while there's a very long queue for food. Hopefully I can still get something. Right, I'm at the cinema now without a jacket. I should have maybe I should have gone back the morning after. He would have been there. I don't know. But Now You See Me, Now You Don't. Now You See Me 3 was alright. It was alright. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. It was alright. I think that people that watched these films when they released, they would have liked some of the scenes more than I did, because the way they reunited the characters was really cool, and it felt like really good fan service. But because I watched them both earlier this week, there was less nostalgia for me. But I think for people that have nostalgia from watching the previous ones, I think they definitely would have liked some of the scenes there at the beginning more than I did. But there were some good scenes there. But apart from that side of it, the cast was good. The tricks that they did in this were good. Like, there's some similar tricks, but a few new ones as well. The heist, I guess, different to the previous two. They're still doing that Robin Hood style thing. It's still the same sort of premise. They're still trying to target people that are very rich, and, you know, they didn't get that wealth in a fair way. So they're trying to, you know, make up for that and repaying, you know, the public that lost that money. And, you know, I mean, if you watch them, you know what I mean. But yeah, like, there's still more of that, of course. So it doesn't really try too hard to be different, but it's a little bit different. So J. Daniel Atlas, he finds 3 new recruits, I guess. These 3 new magicians, these 3 young magicians. They pull off a trick which gains Atlas's attention. At this point, the Horsemen are kind of broken up. They're kind of living apart, so it's just Atlas at this point. But he recruits these 3 new members, and I guess in a way wants them to become horsemen as well. And then eventually they're on a heist near the start of the film, and you start to get other characters coming in. So obviously they're all in it anyway. We know this. There's not a spoiler. They eventually, like, first it's just Atlas and these 3 recruits, and then the rest start joining in. And if you're expecting Mark Ruffalo, don't expect to see Mark Ruffalo. He's definitely mentioned. It's just that like his character, there's a reason why he's not there, and that's explained in the film. But yeah, he's not there, but everyone else is there. It feels like a great reunion, which is why I feel like people who watched these films a while ago would definitely like these films more, because the way they reunited these characters from the original 2 films was really good. It was a really fun way of doing it, so I really like that. Morgan Freeman's in it as well, of course, so there's a bit of a thing there too. So yeah, like there's some good scenes in it, some good things, but it doesn't feel that fresh, and it doesn't feel like this sequel is necessary. It does deviate from the first 2 films, so it's different antagonists. Obviously, Michael Caine is not back. You know, there's none of that stuff. It's completely new villains. Rosamund Pike is the main antagonist, so there's things going on with her, and that's as much I can say about spoiling it, I guess. But I just, I said some things that happened at the start of the film, but I didn't actually go into spoilers. Just things that, we already would have known about from the trailers and other things. But based on what I saw, I think it was alright. I don't think it was great, I don't think it was bad. I think it was the weakest of the 3. I think it was, not easily, but I think it's the weakest. So I think I gave both of the first 2 an 8 when I recorded my reactions to them. And in this one, I would probably give a 7. A 7. It's alright. It's not great, but it's alright. It's not bad either. I'll give it a 7. But yeah, the charm that the characters have in the first 2 films is still there, They're the same characters that we saw in the first 2 films, with an addition of new characters too. And the vibe still works. I just feel like the main weak point is the plot, the heist. I feel like it could have been done better. The film could have been done better. The ending is fine, and it kind of sets up for a potential sequel if they want to do one, which I would be open to seeing. But I just hope that it's a little bit better in quality than this one. I don't mind the new cast. I think they're pretty cool. I think they're okay. So I wouldn't mind as long as they bring everybody back. I wouldn't mind doing another sequel. But I do feel like this could have been better plot-wise. But the magic, so to speak, pun intended, the magic of these characters is still there. There's still something to it, and it still feels like a good continuation. It just doesn't feel like it's a great continuation. So it's just an okay movie. So I'd probably give it overall a 7 out of 10, like I said. And there we go, that's movie night. I'm gonna head back, getting a bus back in this cold. Hopefully the bus is warm. It is Saturday evening. I'll probably go buy some food as well, but for now, this vlog is over. I'm very excited for Avatar. It's getting closer now. It's only just over a month away. I'm very excited. But I might not get to see it until after Christmas though, because I think it releases I'm working 6-7 days before Christmas. To be fair, I got Christmas Eve off, I think I'm off for Christmas Eve. I can watch it that day. But I'm very excited for that, and there's other films coming out too end of the year, so I look forward to that. So hopefully I'll see you next week if there's something out, because I won't be I got the weekend off. It's Saturday today. On Sunday I'm just staying at home, so yeah, I'll just be chilling, editing. Well, not chilling, I'll be editing and streaming, I guess, all day. But yeah, the next movie vlog, I couldn't tell you what it is, but I cannot wait to go through Avatar. I watched the trailer earlier today in IMAX. Before Running Man showed, they had the Avatar trailer in IMAX, and it was incredible. Even though I've seen it 4 times already, it was incredible on the IMAX screen, so I cannot wait for that one. But yeah, for now, this outro has been very prolonged. I'm gonna head back, and this is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and goodbye.